one still have 3 bar. There's still 3 bar here. So I'm using it. Yeah. I feel you can still come out. You want to boost it? Eh? Hi, welcome to my live. How are you doing? I remain G1. Joining my live. Joining. Thank you. Don't let him climb so that he will not fall. Don't let him climb so he will not fall. Calm down. Chichachu.
See.
Isaac.
Wait. If you don't do this one, go and do the other one.
Which one? Isaac, don't do that again, okay? Don't do that again. Do you understand? Hi guys, welcome to my life. I'm a bit tired today. Okay. I have a question for you. Do you enjoy what you do for a living? So that's the question. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you're watching me from. So the question is, do you enjoy what you do for a living? Do you enjoy what you do for a living? You want to charge it? Yeah. J like this. This is how they relax my hand for them. So hey, don't come and put your leg here. Move back. Isaac, who's charging? Who's charging? Who's charging? Hi. I don't want to see anybody here. Good evening from Lagos, Nigeria. So there's a question that I have asked, is on the screen there. Do you enjoy what you do for a living? Do you enjoy what it's just because of it's because of the money, the pay? Maybe the pay is fair or good, yeah. The take home, is that why you're working? Let's know if you enjoy what you do for a living, because I know somebody that has been complaining. Sorry for the way I look on my eyes. I'm really tired. You can see it on my eyes, or in my eyes rather. So there's this person that complains all the time that he's tired of the job, and she's tired of her job, and she has not for once left. She's still working there, but she keeps on complaining that she's tired, she doesn't know what to do. And the pay is a bit fair, the take home is a bit fair. So that was why I came live today now, to ask that. I'm going to ask live, I decided to come live and ask that, do you enjoy what you do for a living? Like your job, your occupation, where you're working. Do you like it, or you're just doing it for the pay? Because if you're just doing it for the pay, you get bored, you get tired over time. If you're doing it for the pay, I'm sorry, I'm feeling sleepy and I'm feeling lightheaded. You do it, if you're doing your job for the pay, because maybe the pay is fair, over time you get tired. But if you are doing it with passion now go drive you crazy, now go drive you go far. Passion, you have to be passionate about what you're doing. So I've seen a lot of people, they keep on complaining, I'm tired, though, I have to leave this job, it's too stressful, this and that and that. At the end of the day, they will not leave it, but they are just tired. And when you're tired, you'll not be able to put in your best. Yeah, as an employee, you'll not be able to put in your best. So I'm asking a question, throwing a question to you this evening. Do you enjoy what you do for a living? I just want us to understand that it's the passion, because even though you stay there for 1, 2, 3 years, you still get tired of it. But I've seen people that have worked as a teacher in a place for 20 years before they retired. It's because they have passion for the job they do, not because of the pay. Even when the pay is fair, but it's because they have passion for the job they do. So I want to say thank you and welcome to my life. I remain Jito1. This station is Jito1. And you can call me Joy. Yeah. It's been a bit stressful day today, and that's why my eyes are like this, sleepy. My eyes are, I'm feeling sleepy. Yeah. Hey, don't lie on the floor. Don't lie on the floor. Hi, joining my live. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. And do not forget to click on the notification button in order for you to get notified when there's a new video upload. Yeah, when there's a new video upload. Why is that? Let him move far. Let him go a bit. You know him now. Come and scatter here. Chichachi, how are you? How are you? You're fine. Please don't let his head hit that place. Bring him. Ha. Bring him. So, do you enjoy the job you do? And you know you cannot carry him. Let me put him on the chair here so that you people go inside now so that I can see what I'm doing here.
Okay.
Yes. So just say hello to them and go inside. They're not seeing your face now. Come and say hello. Or you go and sit down there so that I'll hear.
Hello.
So, this is my daughter. Her name is Princess. Yeah. She's saying hello. Chichachi.
I'm seeing you like this.
I didn't know before. If you know that I'm on live stream, you don't know that I'm streaming. You don't know. You don't know.
I know.
Because I'm feeling sleepy. I just feel a bit tired. So, do you enjoy the job you do? Or you're just doing it for the money? Let us know in the comment section. Sorry.
I know what to say.
Don't shake Bobo's phone. Bobo will be angry if you shake his phone. If you shake his phone, he'll be angry. Stand. Let me help you out. Do you enjoy what you do for a living, or you are just doing it for the money? Let's know. Let's know in the comment section. Let us know. I have seen people complaining. I'm tired. I want to leave the job. The job is too stressful. I can't be doing this, that, blah, 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 blah. 3 years down the day, they still did that job. I know it's not easy to get a job. I know it's not easy. In Lagos, Nigeria, it's not easy. The employment, this thing is this, but if you are tired of the job, why you just keep forcing yourself to do it when you know you are tired? It's better for you to resign. I know they will say because they have families and everything, but at the end of the day, you are not. They don't say if you want to stay, you can come to the back here. At the end of the day, if you keep on working and you're just pushing yourself, you get tired and frustrated of the job over time. So hi, thanks for joining my live. I still remain Jito. You can call me Joy. Yeah. I'm a bit tired today. That's why my eyes are like this. I'm just asking a question that do you enjoy the job you do or what you do for a living? Yes, let's know in the comment section, because in Nigeria and in Lagos and people around I've seen, they do not enjoy what they are doing for a living, but they're just doing it for the passion, for the money. And when you do something for the money, not for the passion. When you do something for the money, it will not last. Like when when you're passionate about your job, it's different from when you're just working because of the pay. Yeah, you get it over time. You get tired of the job, and it will not help you that way. Even when you have stayed there for years, you're just pushing it. Your mind is not really there. I know when you don't put in your best, or your mind is not somewhere, there's no way that they will get the best of you. So, do you think you enjoy what you're doing? Do you enjoy what you're doing? Your job, your occupation, what you're doing, the business you're running. Do you enjoy it? Do you think because you don't like it, that is why maybe the business is not working, or maybe that's why I've not gotten that promotion because you're not passionate about it, you're just after the money? Those times when I was still in my 20s, I used to think that okay, fine. When I go, the first thing we think about is that you apply for a job, and the next thing is that the pay. If the pay is not okay, if the pay is not good, we are not going to do the job. That's my no. That's my mindset was like that then. I'm going to apply for this job, and if I get there, I have a particular way I want to collect like salary, and I get there and they tell me below that, I'll just leave because I'm just after the money and not. I know it's good to, hello, I know it's good to also talk about money when you are employed, or when you are being employed, or when you are interviewed and they ask you how much pay, or how much would you like to take home, all those things like that. It's good to also talk about it, but you should be passionate about your job. That is what will push you and continue pushing you through. But if you're not passionate about your job and you're just doing the job, or you're running that business just like that, you're just doing the sha and the sha, let's just run the business sha, or maybe because of the economy and we have a, yeah, things like that. Maybe that's why you're just doing it. Maybe I'm the breadwinner of my family, I just need to just do it. No, let me just do the job. If I don't do it, who will give me money? A lot of people are scared to leave their job, which I understand. The economy is, you can't just leave your job like that. But I believe many people can still get a job. Yeah, many of them can still get a job. If it's something that you can just apply somewhere else, if you don't like the job. Because for me, my own is I don't like staying here. I don't like the place, or maybe I don't like the nature of the job. Why am I there? This is me, but everybody doesn't have my kind of mind. Yeah. So, but at the same time, you can work towards leaving that job to a better job. So I would like to know, do you enjoy what you do for a living? If you do not enjoy what you do for a living, and you keep on pushing yourself, let me just be doing it. I need to be doing this job. I just have to do it. My children, my wife, my husband, or maybe I'm the breadwinner, my mom, my dad, and everything. That's why you're doing the job. How long? You don't like it. The truth is that, tell yourself the truth. The truth is that you do not like the job. I'm not encouraging you to leave your job. I'm only just telling you why you are not functioning, why you have, maybe the reason maybe why you have not been given that promotion is because you have not put in your best. If you're not passionate about something, how do you want to achieve there? This is the question we should ask ourselves. If I do not like a particular place of work, how do I achieve? I cannot achieve anything because I will not put in my best. I'll just do it in like doing sake, because I just feel it's my duty, and I just have to do it so that they will not, say one or two things and they will know that I'm working. But deep down in me, I know I can perform more than that. I can do more than that, and I can put in more, effort more than what I am doing. But because I just don't like the job, and because of the pay, not that I like it, that is the reason why I am doing that. So before I continue, I want to say thank you to my subscribers, thank you to my returning subscribers. And if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel, and do not forget to click on the notification button in order for you to get notified when there's a new video upload. I like smiling. Let me smile for you. Somebody said I have good dentition, but I've lost like one, two, three tooths now. Yeah, one, two, yeah, I think so. So, but all the same, I'm still going to smile. I cannot even see. Welcome to my life. So I'm talking about how you can enjoy what you do for a living. Yeah. If you do not enjoy what you do for a living, there is no way you can do well. There is no way. Many things, it will even debar you of many things, especially promotion. I know somebody that has been working for like 10 years and the person has not been promoted. And people that know him, and they came after him, they've all been promoted. But because he's just doing it because of the pay, not because he likes the job. It's not really, if he even goes for exam, he doesn't really, he doesn't read, he doesn't study for the exams that, promotional exam, just does it the way he can, and he will tell you that that is how he wants to do it. He doesn't have time for all those things. They like, they promote him, they like, they don't promote. But how long do you want to be doing that? You need this promotion in order for you to, for your career to blossom. Yeah. So if you're not passionate, everything is about passion. If you do not like what you're doing, there is no way you will excel. You may think you're excelling, but you can go further. You can, yeah. But if you do not like it at all, my brother, my sister, let me not lie to you. Me, it's something that I've experienced. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Tamun Tamunominini Bob Manuel, like and subscribe, guys. Oh, thank you for encouraging them. Now my guy be that. How we did now? How Port Harcourt, how PhD, everything. I work now. You said you're a remote worker. We're going over there, and how is PH? Subscribe. Somebody just said you should subscribe. Oh, my very good subscriber has subscribed, and he's encouraging you guys to subscribe to this channel, and do not forget to click on the notification button. Thanks, Tamuno. This is your name, I don't know that it's not Tamunominini Bob Manuel. Thank you so much. Yeah, so we're talking about how you can um how you can enjoy what you do for a living. Do you enjoy what you do for a living, or you're just doing it for the pay? Yeah, let's know. So that's the question I'm throwing to you this afternoon. You need to sit down, pause, sit down and think about it very well. This job, do you think I can, if you are a newly employed person, do you think you can continue? I'm not discouraging you, I'm only just asking, do you like that job? If you like that job, then you need to put in your effort. Yeah, you need to put in more effort in the job in order for you to have a successful career. Except you just want to do it for a while. And if that's why you want to do the job for a while, you still need to what? You still need to put in your effort, because you cannot be working where your mind is not in or at. You cannot be working there. You need to put your whole mind when you're working, when you're running a business. It's not about working alone. Even when you're running a business, you need to be committed 100%. Yeah. If you're not committed 100%, there are a lot of opportunities that you will miss, but you will not know that you have missed it. What's in that they laugh for? Don't mind them, they are laughing. So you have to you need to put in more effort in order for you to have. There are many opportunities that you. Hello. No, 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 sir, they talk here. Hello. A lot of opportunity that you miss because you're not putting in the effort you're supposed to put in there. So please, 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 guys, it's just an advice actually, because I've experienced that before. I've experienced it so many times. I was not just happy. There was a place I was working and I wasn't happy. I wasn't just happy with the job. I never liked the job. I just had to do it because I needed money that period, and I did it. I think I worked there for like 2 years or so, but I wasn't happy because number one, it was a credit control job, and it wasn't just a credit control job. It's a job that I have to move around. It was an hospital, and where we treat HMOs and NHIS, and I had to go around their offices and get checks, for the treatments from blah 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 blah. So, but I didn't like moving around like that because I can go to like 5, 6, 7 um, companies in a day. Yeah, on the island. And there was a particular time that I had an accident, at Apapa. So that was when I decided that no, I'm not going to do this job again, because it was so serious that and they had to treat me for like a week. Thank God for his mercies. Okay, he said I enjoy it, but I'm not in my preferred role. Don't worry, God will do it. Just small, small, just start, just continue, and over time you get to that level that you want to, that you wish you want to. Since you enjoy it, then you don't have any issue. But if you do not enjoy it, if you don't like it, that's where the issue comes. That's where you have issues, because how do you want to work where you do not like? Yeah. How do you want to work? How are you coping? How can I be in an office and I just don't like people there and I don't like the job? I'm just pushing myself to do it. Me, I don't know how to pretend. This is my kind of person. A lot of people have the strength, that strength to like, okay, let me just keep pushing. But me, I'm sorry, I can't. I don't do that. I work as a remote direct principal engineer, making $117,000 a year. Laughing at, I have no problem. Oh, that's nice. I love that. Yeah, that's from Peter. That's from Peter. I can't see your name. Peter. Anyway, Peter, that's good. Thanks. Thank God you like your job. Tamuna Bomano, you said I know fit quit. No job for Nigeria. Yes, now we. Oh my goodness. Yes, we know say no job for Nigeria. Quit care. Say we know Nigeria where we say no job, but at the same time, I'm just saying that if you don't like the job, Tamuna, you be man now. Man not go just quit like that. Now women I just understand. But at the same, I'm not encouraging anybody to quit. What I'm saying is that if me is an experience I've had. I didn't like the job. I just had to do it for like 2 years because I needed it for payment of one or two things. So that's why I stayed there for like 2 years, and I resigned after 2 years. I didn't say that anybody should resign immediately, but if you don't like it, there are many things that you'll be experiencing. Even going to work late is part of it. Some people that come to work late, they don't like their job. Okay, Peter Langjongberg. Where are you watching me from? Okay, Lengberg. Okay, all right. I'm John. Hi. Yeah, hi. So if you don't like your job, there is no way you can stay there. The only job I have rejected is freelance gig. That stressed me. Okay, that's good. Your own opinion. That's your decision rather. it's left for you at the end of the day to make that decision. But for me, I'm sorry, I can't stay in a job. Me personally, I've not stayed in a job that I never liked for like more than 2 years. Yeah. And I will not just leave the job like that. I will make sure I apply for another job and I'm employed, and when I'm employed, I'll resign from the other job. This is what I do. Because if you don't like your job, or you run a business, I've run a business, I've established a business before that I never liked. I just had to close it. This is me. Everyone can be like me, but it's the truth. If you don't like your job, oh my goodness, forget it. There are many things you are doing now. Coming late. I remember then I used to go to work a bit late because I didn't like the job. So I just had to go to work late and they kept on complaining. I was even looking for, oh my goodness, because I was good at what I was doing. Actually, they could not, lay me off. They could not fire me. But I was even looking for how they could fire me. That was why I started to be going to work late. But still, yeah, they didn't. My boss didn't. She didn't do that. She was like, okay, I understand you. And I was like in my mind, oh, this might not understand me. I said I don't like this job. But I didn't have any option than to continue doing it because I have a kid and he's going to school and I have other people around me that, they depend on me. So I'm not saying that you should leave your job. All I'm saying is that if you don't like that job, make sure you apply for another job and the one you like so that you can function well. Yeah. The same thing if you don't like your business and if it's blossoming, I can't tell you to close down the business. So no. If it's a business that is doing well, you can't close it down. But you can just put someone there and maybe go for a vacation. Maybe when you come back, you'll be able to understand. Yeah, or get yourself right. So me, I don't like being in an environment where I don't like the job. How do I cope? How do I start talking to people? Everybody there will be getting me somehow pissed, and they won't know that it's not their fault. It's just I don't like it. Okay, yes, I am actively applying and working on a startup. It is better, my brother. Now that one, no. Now that one, no. Tamuno. Now that one, nah. I'm telling you. For me now, I run a daycare center in my house. Yeah. I don't have much kids yet, but I just decided to run it because I prefer working for myself here and working from home. So I do that, and I also do other things. I work from home actually. Even when they're not much, it's not something. This is one of the kids here. This baby here is one of the daycare center babies. Let me see. So it's one of the babies that they brought to the daycare center here, and I take care of them here. So it's in my house. Now this is it. Not everybody can do this. But if you are the type that does not like working in paid employment, you don't like working as
I like it.
you want to marry me? Okay. So it's better for you to establish. If you don't have the money, you can do service business. What they call service business, things that you do that you don't have to. It's not buying and selling. It's something that you can establish. Like this one, all you need to do is to just, if at all you don't even have money for flyers, you can just go to a business center and tell them that they should help you type maybe whatever you want information on a sheet of paper. Give them the size. It can be like 6 or 7 on a sheet of paper. Then you cut it. You make photocopies, cut it into the pieces you want, into the into the sizes. I start distributing it around. Then you go and tell women around that they're working class, want to bring their babies and everything. So it's just service business. You can start even when you're living in a one-room apartment instead of just sitting down like that at home. It's something you can do, and before it will take a while. Quite alright. Every business will take a while for people to start trusting you because they have to trust you before they start patronizing you. So and you have to build that trust. So these are the things that you have to do. So is this one of the businesses you can run if you're the type that does not like paid employment actually. Yeah, so it depends. This is Nigeria, and you don't depend on one. I'm not talking only about Nigeria. I'm talking about maybe outside Nigeria. Instead of you to just sit down like that, you can just do a service business. You can go around if you're into, maybe you know how to repair one or two things like a computer. I'll tell you about a short story about my former boss. I don't want to mention his name. He's a very known person, and he studied pharmacy. He's a pharmacy rather. He studied is it pharmacy? She's not pharmacy, Michael. Eh? Yes. So thank you, my darling. So he studied that, and he said something. He said he was working with one of these companies, very big companies like that, but he didn't like working with people. So what he did was that he went to a computer school to learn computer engineering. And after learning computer engineering, he started telling people around the companies and everybody that I can teach you computer and everything. That was in 2000. That was in 1999, 2000. Then there was no much website design and everything. He said it was this webmasters, people from India that comes around to design websites. So I think he said he was one of the first people that started designing websites here in Nigeria. The company's name is Tishri. I'm not advertising, it's called Tishri. If you know about it, then fine. So he was one of the person that started designing websites, in Nigeria here. And that's how he started and everything. What's wrong with this one? And every time today he's doing very well. And he has employed, most of his siblings are working there. So it's not something, he didn't like, he said he didn't like working with people. It's not about courage. If you don't like working as, an employee, just, you can quit your job. And before you quit, make sure you know about the business you want to go into. So it's not until you have money for buying and selling, that is when you start a business. Because most people will tell you that, I don't have money, I don't have the capital, I'm afraid. Well, I've never been afraid to quit my job. This is me. This is my mindset. I've never been afraid to quit my job. That was when life was easier. Yeah, okay, for my I talking about my former employer. Yeah, that was when life was easier. But at the same time, you need to take decision now. You cannot be one place now. You can't be stagnant now. And it's still easy now. Just take a step, and before you know it, you will find out that you can do better. Yeah, you can do better. I understand you. We are both living in Nigeria here, but we can't continue this way. Now, so we will continue. Shey na like this we go day. So if you do not like your job, there is no way you function well. Yeah, there's no way. Thank you all for joining in, and I still remind you to, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe to this channel, and do not forget to click on the notification button. All we need is a decision. All you need is a decision. Take that decision, and moreover, if you are working, you ought to have been, saving little money. There's no money that is small. Oh. It's about management. There's no money that is small. You can start from your house and build that business. Yeah, you can start from your house and build it to anywhere. But you have to start. And endurance, people don't know that endurance is important. Patience is important in whatever you're doing. If you're not patient in business, I studied business administration. If you're not patient in business, you cannot excel. Because there are some times that you get frustrated. There are some times that you may not even, okay, for instance, when I started this daycare center, there was nobody that came for like 6 months. Nobody came for 6 months. I live in a rural, is it rural? Yeah, rural area here. And nobody came for like 6 months. Okay, he said he studied economics. Okay, that's nice. Yeah. So nobody came for like 6 months. And I was like, okay, fine, they will come, because I know they will come. I believe that they will come. And I also went out. I was still going out to advertise and to tell people. So you have to be encouraged. I know people will say that, if I do that, what am I going to be feeding and this and that and that? You will not die. Nothing will happen to you. You will excel. Just start. And if you're working and you have time, like if you're a teacher, like a government school teacher, or maybe somebody that closes early from work by I can remember when I was working, I used to close by 5. I was working with one of somewhere. I used to close by 5. And you know that I was still typing for schools in my area, these private schools, yeah, where they need people to type their exam questions. Not all of them have computer, so I was still typing for them. I would just close early. I will call them and tell them, okay, I'll come around and pick up the questions, and I will type it for them during weekend. So they come around, I have a computer at home, I type, and I have a printer, I print it out and give it to them. So I was also working, I was also trying to establish my own business, so as for me to have my customers immediately when I quit the job, and it didn't affect me. So there are a lot of things you can do even when you are working. Don't say that there's no time. My job is in, except if you're working in a bank. If at all you're working in a bank, there's always I think there's always time, maybe in the during the weekend and things like that. So you have to create time. You can't continue. Before you know, you just get old. You get old in one place. You think you are saving or something like that, and before you know, you don't old commodity. This is this old age, they take land for everybody. This is the fact. Yeah, I'm sorry I have to say that, but that's the fact. I've come to realize that if you keep on saying that I will not, I will, procrastination, before you know it, time is going. Time is not waiting for anybody. Yeah, time is not waiting for whatever you want to do. You do it. Because before you turn around like this, not even with this economy, you just find yourself saying they don't leave you behind. You think you're working, they don't leave you behind though. So these are the things we need to understand. So if you don't like that job, I'm not saying you should quit your job, but if you do not like your job, how do you want to excel? Don't you think it's because of the fact that you do not like your job? That is why you're not getting that even promotion. That's why you're not doing well at in your what's it called, duty. Yeah, sorry for the fly around. So these are the things we need to know. So I just thought I should share this little one with you, just a piece of advice and discussion. So if you have anything, any contribution, you can just um, send me a message, comments in the comment section, and I'll be there to reply your comments. So I need to go now. Data in Nigeria is very expensive. So I always say this is expensive. The network providers should please help us. So when I help us, data don't too expensive now. Wetin be this one? Before you on live stream, don't feel, before you upload, the same thing. Even when you want to chat, it's the same thing. Please, 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 God help us. So thank you all for joining in, and have a nice, blissful evening. If you're in Nigeria, if you're outside Nigeria, morning, afternoon, anytime when that day, make una stay well. So I need to go now. I hope you have been able to pass across a little message to someone, and I hope it's going to be of help to somebody. Thank you for joining in, all those that joined in my live stream. I still remain Gito One. If you're not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. And do not forget to click on the notification button in order for you to get notified when there's new video upload. I love you all. Thank you so, 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 so much. Mwah. Bye.